US Prime Minister Modi's longest foreign trip is at a time of rising geopolitical flux that is taking place and growing strategic competition in terms of securing critical resources. The trip has two clear goals: deepening South-South cooperation and ensuring uninterrupted and secure access to rare earth minerals that are vital for India's green and tech future. Right now, China owns a large part of the global critical mineral supply chain, and India wants to have its own supply, which is why each of these 5 countries are so important. And I'm going to put that out for you to understand what are our gains from each of these countries where the Prime Minister has visited and will go. First up is Ghana, where this is a place where we rely on most importantly, gold. 70% of imports that come from Ghana are actually gold. The total amount of investments that India makes here is about $2 billion. Half of it is in terms of direct investments, and the remaining half is in terms of line of credit. India is a big investor here, and these investments give us the kind of strategic heft that we want in a country which is very rich in one of the minerals that we need significantly. India is also one of the largest consumers of gold around the world. Securing that is so important. Let's now move ahead and tell you about Trinidad and Tobago, where the Prime Minister is right now, and he will be getting the highest civilian honor. Now, this is another very important country because 50% of the population here is home to India's largest Indian diaspora in the Caribbean and the Latin American region. 50% of them are from Indian origin, and major items of imports for India include fuels and oil that are key to trade. There is an underlying theme here, which is critical minerals, and you're going to see that in every country. Here in Trinidad and Tobago as well, it is people at one end and energy, and securing that is the other aspect. Let's move ahead to Argentina, where the Prime Minister will head to. Now, this is extremely important because there are 3 aspects here. One is the Prime Minister Modi's bonhomie with Javier Milei. That is going to be on display. Both these leaders have a similar kind of chemistry. They are strong leaders. They enjoy mass popularity. They've had turnarounds. So I guess that is going to be a very important takeaway here. That is on a people-to-people, personal rapport kind of a thing. Second important part is that Argentina has the second largest shale gas reserves in the world. And that is very important for a country that imports 85% of its fuel needs and is the world's second largest importer. So if we are able to secure our energy needs by reaching out and collaborating with Argentina, that could be the biggest highlight and takeaway of this entire visit. Add to it the fact that the lithium that is there, the lithium reserves in Argentina, again one of the largest in the world, could actually power our clean tech ambitions. That's as far as Argentina is concerned. 54% of India's lithium right now comes from China, and Argentina can help us reduce that dependence. Let's now move ahead to Brazil, which is extremely important because there is the Brics summit where the Prime Minister will be, and doubling down on the South-South diplomacy is going to be extremely important, consolidating the position of India as the voice of Global South. Speaking up for the Global South, representing the Global South has been one of the lasting legacies in the last couple of years for the Prime Minister, for this government, and that is likely to be further stepped on here. It's also going to champion the joint stance against global terrorism. This is going to be a key theme as far as the Brics summit is concerned, and that's going to be important for India. Let's now go ahead to the last stopover for the Prime Minister. The 5th country that he will go to is Namibia. This is not just about in how many decades there is an Indian Prime Minister that is going there. It's important, but there is an underlying theme which is about going to countries where you secure your uranium, cobalt, rare earth minerals supply, and that lithium and graphite being 2. And that is going to be the key highlight. Hydrocarbons. Namibia is the richest in terms of hydrocarbons in that entire belt. And being able to secure some sort of a cooperation there, some broad understanding, could actually be a big boost. Now, this is longest foreign trip of the Prime Minister, coming at a time of rising geopolitical flux, and ensuring that this critical resources are secured for the long term is going to be extremely significant.